Hello, welcome back to Wendy's Colouring, and today is a bit of a combined video. So I thought I'd combine together my colouring plans with the few bits and pieces that I've bought during kind of October, November. There's not enough for a video by itself, but there are bits and pieces that I want to use in December, so it makes sense to kind of film them, but in a add-on way. So first little stash is from Temu. That's literally some more little stickers. I won't go through them all because I know it's not everybody's cup of tea anyway, but I've got some kind of little world stickers, lots of little different worlds. I've got these kind of cute, in fact there's two of those that are very similar, cute kind of characters that are very cute. I've got some bottle world images because I do quite a few things in bottles, and I thought kind of stickers for all seasons really. Like I've got a mermaid one there. There's other bits and pieces that I quite like that are in there as well. So I do always like if I see some bottle ones. These ones were Christmas, I think. Again, I won't get them all out, but scary Christmas cat and other things, teddy bears, presents, that kind of thing. A little set of Paris bits and pieces, and then this set is also more kind of Paris pink kind of looking ones, and then this one actually came in this nice little holder that I now can't get in, that has a little zippy close on it, but these are just little fairy images, forest fairies, so that kind of thing. But I actually quite like this little thing they've come in. If they all came in things like that, you could literally just clip them all together. It'd be really useful. And then a pack of these that literally just clip into your A4 folder, and I put my stickers in each of the individual sets, so it's easy to browse through when you want a sticker. Let me get it out of the way. Okay, then I also got this lovely book from Art Journey. Lily was selling, well, she sold quite a few of her books, hasn't she? But I did spot this one, and I do like me a Japanese book, and I didn't have this one, Colours Make Me Happy by Mikitaki. I haven't translated which one this is, sorry. Oh, have I? Oh, I have. Dream Coloured Happiness colouring book. But this one is cute. There's some really cute pages in here that I'm quite looking forward to. So we've got cute boars, cute dogs, little monkey. I love that. Kind of want to colour that already. Look how cute this little dragon is. There's some such lovely pages in this book. Bunny, tiger, mouse. Maybe not that page so much. This one I like. Ice creams, cute dogs, perfume bottles. The cake I like. I probably won't do the crown, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm in an iron whether I could persuade myself to do the gingerbread house this month, but it is cute. This whale is cute. It's very nice. I love this bee page. Oh, he's carrying it in his little bucket. Yeah, it's a very nice page. Easter page. More piggies. Storks. Little cute kittens. Some nice fairies. Things under glass. See, my stickers will come in already. Oh, kind of Aladdin pages. Hummingbirds. Are they hibiscus? It's not really my forte of flowers. Bit too tropical for what we get around here. Oh, another dragon. Another cute kitty. Little budgie. But yeah, it's very cute. Very pleased to have it. Got some examples in the front as usual. Oh, yellow underneath the slip jacket. But yeah, Colours Make Me Happy. It's the yellow one. By Mikitaki. Very pleased to get that lovely book. This one's been on the channel. I did a flip. Sagan, it's Fairy Tales, isn't it, by Maria Troll. I'm thinking I'd kind of like to work in this month. So there are kind of this lovely Nutcracker page at the back's quite nice, or this lady with the sweet treats. Oh, I got my bookmarks. Let's grab a few. So I'm thinking I'm going to put one in there. Either of those two pages would be nice. If you want a closer look at this book, there is a video on the channel for it. Oh, these are nice as well, aren't they? Let's put another one in. So I'm thinking something at the back might be quite nice, but obviously this is new to me this month. Yeah, I'm thinking some of these at the back, either a nice little scene with this cute gnome with him feeding his squirrel. Oh, I do quite like this. I can kind of see a nice sparkly background behind that. I think I like that page. So this one I'm thinking I'll work in this month. Sagan, Fairy Tales by Maria Troll. It's beautiful. Available now on iMusic if you want to get hold of it. It's beautiful. It's like rose gold foiling on this one. Lovely, lovely book. Let's get rid of that one. This one was also new in. Again, there's a flip for it on the channel. I can't remember whether there's anything Christmassy in here. I have a vague idea there is a Christmas one in here, isn't there? But I'm thinking I might work in RJ. Oh yeah, there it is, look. I'm thinking I might work in RJ's Christmas book, because obviously I don't get to work in that very often, whereas this I will be able to work in January. But I'm going to leave that page marked as a possible Christmas page, because it is quite cute, isn't it? And it's not too involved for an RJ pages. That's a beautiful page as well, isn't it? Anyway, there's a flip of it on the channel. RJ Hanson's new this month, Hide and Seek. Then another book that is new to me. I didn't do a flip because there seems to be lots of flips already, but this came in on Wednesday this week. Orchard Full of Fairies by Clara Markova is another stunning book, and there are some really nice Christmassy pages towards the back, so I'm thinking I might start with a Christmas page in this book. So there's this lovely double which I would like to do, but I know I'm struggling to find colouring time at the moment, so I think I do need to be realistic. Maybe this is a bit more realistic, although that bat looks a bit evil, doesn't it? Is he supposed to be smiling? Because he kind of feels like he's grimacing a little bit, doesn't he? But I like the tree. I like the little girl. We've got some baskets and bits and pieces that are quite cute. What else have we got? Christmassy. These look like they're snoozing on Christmas Eve. Has he just been? Because there's presents there. Oh, we've got this. Oh, chess. Chess pieces with Christmas decorations, which is also quite cute and a bit unusual. This is also nice as well. So we've got a bauble, some kind of cute house, some kind of ice cream, Swiss roll. There's a few Christmassy ones, isn't there, in this one? Is that the last? Oh, that's also a Christmas one. That is nice as well. So much Christmas in this book. Okay, I think I'm going to put a tag in there. Possibly in there. I do quite like this though, with the little chuckling horse. He is cute. Is this a cake? Or a chessboard? I might put one in there with the evil bat. I'm not sure. This book, yeah, I had mixed thoughts, I think, when this book came. I think her books have been getting more and more complicated. And the last one was quite a detailed book, and I kind of feel like this one's a little bit more simplified. I mean, it's not simple, let's be realistic, but it's not well, maybe I'm changing my mind now. I'm flipping now again. I kind of thought when I first looked at it, oh, I don't think it's as complicated as maybe a last one was, but maybe I'm changing my mind now. I'm looking through it. I think the paper is a bit different from some of mine. Let me grab one of my other ones, my older ones. So if I grab, yeah, the paper's lovely, don't get me wrong, this is not a criticism, but the paper is thinner than the older books. I have all of the books and it feels smoother. This is much smoother than which one did I just pick up? Fairy Celebrations, so it is an older one. I don't know if did they put the dates in? Did they put the dates in it? So this one's 2019 that's been published. But yeah, this paper feels thicker and it feels like it's got a bit more tooth to it. This feels a little bit thinner and a lot more smooth. But paper is an ongoing issue, isn't it? I know at school when I'm ordering sketchbooks for the kids at school, that literally the price of sketchbooks for children, it has literally doubled. That completely due to the price of paper. So I've no doubt Clara's having the same issues. Her books are already expensive, and you know there's a limit to how much you can charge people, isn't there? So I think the paper is still really lovely. I'm sure it'll be beautiful to work on, but I do think it's slightly different. Orchid Full of Fairies, Clara Markova, thinking it's beautiful. She did send a lovely little bookmark postcard kind of bits and pieces as well, and a little signature card as well. So it is lovely. There's some lovely pages in it. There's a lovely whale on here somewhere. I quite like the teapot though as well. But I think later on down the year, next year, I shall do the whale page. Can't find it now. Isn't that just typical? That's a lovely double as well though. I've not coloured enough Clara this year really. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, I quite fancy that. I don't think I've ever coloured the whale, and I quite like it. I think it's an interesting page. Got quite a lot of jewels and things now I'm looking though as well. So it's a little bit of challenge. Nice little octopus. He's got a little crown as well. But yeah, it's a lovely book. Very pleased to have got it. To continue my collection, I think I need to colour in them a bit more next year. I've kind of not coloured in them that much this year, I don't think. Orchid, Orchard Full of Fairies, Clara Markova. What else is new? I got this Cozy Winter from Kiki's. I think I did a little flip on the channel, so I won't dwell on it, but I am thinking I'm definitely going to colour in this month. It's cute. It's a very nice little book. Quite pleased with it. That one's coming in. I've not picked a page though yet. And the other one is Coco Wire's Cozy Christmas. That is the penguin printed version that's on the lovely paper. Yay, get the flags out. What a nice thing to see. And it does feel like good paper. Really nice improvement. I'd like to see more of their books on better paper. That would be great. I think the only thing for me is the line work is quite thick in this book. It's a little bit thicker than I personally like, but it is cute. It's lovely images in it. It's quite thick actually because it's got such chunky paper. Like I did buy this one, Polar Nights, just because I thought these were cute, but there's hardly anything in it. Look at it. It's ridiculous. I'm very disappointed in that one, but this one, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful paper. Some nice images. I've not done a flip. There's probably about 1 million of them on YouTube, isn't there already? I think the only downside to the good paper, never thought I'd hear myself say that, is obviously if you're used to using your alcohol markers in the usual kind of Amazon printed pages, this paper is not really the best for alcohol markers. Will be glorious for pencils, and I wondered if I could get away with a bit of watercolour. I might even watercolour a bit of this, and we'll try. But obviously you're going to use a lot more ink if you're using your markers and that's how you want to colour these kind of images. So for me, this is fantastic because obviously I love my pencils. Oh, I quite like Sandra's wardrobe sheet. Obviously pencils will work fantastically on this because it's Penguin paper. I think Joanna Basford's printed by Penguin, isn't it? I don't know if it's quite Joanna Basford paper. I've not put the two together to have a feel, but certainly pencils will be fantastic in here. I think we'll get a bit away with a little bit of wet media as well. That'll be quite fun. But yeah, if you're using your markers, you're probably going to need a couple more layers of alcohol marker down because it's going to absorb a lot more ink. So you are going to use more ink in this kind of book on this kind of paper. But for me, pencil colouring, yay, fantastic. If only they'd do my favourite one with the fairies in. I love that book, but I hate that paper. This one, like I say, you saw it briefly. Polar Nights, I wish I hadn't bought it. Whirly Art Studio has got... It's cute, don't get me wrong, it is cute. I like it because the line work is quite thin. And some of the pages are lovely. But I think it was kind of £8 or something. And yeah, I don't feel this is worth £8. I think it's a bit of a rip-off. I think the images are nice. I will colour in it. But they're so... I mean, it really is thin. I reckon maybe 20. I'm going to count them now just to be pedantic and awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20 images in this book and some fluff, if you know what I mean. See, I do like that. That is cute. Look at that. That's a nice intro. I'll give them 21. 21. No. But I probably am going to colour in it this month because, like I say, I do like the images. The line work's a little bit thinner. It suits me. Is there anything kind of... And because it's kind of polar rather than, you know, Christmas, I thought it might be a little bit more January, February out of it. Which I think it will, man. Maybe I'll save it for January rather than colour it this month because there's nothing looking particularly Christmassy, is there? I'll save it for January. But Polar Nights, I wish I could recommend it, but I can't. It's too thin. I think it's a bit of a rip-off. I like the images, though. And I can't remember whether I showed this or not. I think I must have because it looks like we've got tags in. I didn't get to colouring in this in November, but I do want to colour in it for December. I don't know why I didn't last month. Obviously, I think I must have shown it in colouring plans because I've clearly got this. I've seen a few people have done this already. Some stunning work on this page already. I'm already feeling it just a smidgen intimidated to colour in it. Some absolutely lovely pages. I'm still liking this one though. It's quite cute. It could be a bit mindful because it's just repeated poinsettia kind of flowers, isn't it? So for a bit of stress relief, yeah, I definitely did use this in my colouring plans last month, didn't I? Because lovely owls. I don't think I'm going to have time for a double though, sadly. Maybe when I actually get to Christmas, maybe. Yeah, I'm still confused about this little cardboard cutout gnome. Like, why has he got like he is a cardboard cutout? I don't know. But it's a beautiful book, isn't it? And this paper is beautifully smooth. I normally use my luminance pencils in Piggies, in Hannah Carlson paper, in her smaller books. I like how the luminance sits and layers on this. That's beautiful as well, isn't there? Actually, you could do that any time of the year, couldn't you? You could get away with that moon page. And this one with the birds, actually. So I'm thinking maybe I'll still do some of this outside of the Christmas season. Like, no, I suppose we've got a wreath on the door, haven't we? And we've got Christmas trees. Maybe it is a bit Christmassy, that. But there's some that I think we can get away with for winter in this book. These are so funny singing. I actually quite like them. Maybe I'll put the suspicious animal in that page as well. But yes, lovely books that I think I'll probably work in that this month. Last few bits that were in this month in my scroller box. I've got 2 scrollers I've not recorded, so I'm guessing that's October and November. I think this is my November one that they've sent me. Winsor & Newton designer gouache. I've not had a play with it yet. Looks like they've just sent primaries, so a red, blue and yellow, alizarin crimson, Prussian blue and permanent yellow, and one of these nice kind of I can never remember what these are called, that look like a little cat's tongue or something, don't they? But yeah, I quite like them. I have got one of these already from their brushes, and their brushes are okay quality. So I'm quite interested to have a play with that. That would be quite fun. Let me pitch it on the back. And then the month before, this was definitely October. Excuse my hair clips that I've clearly ditched into there for some reason. They've sent some Real Brush Pro pens in quite a strange selection of colours. So I've got kind of yellow, orange and a teal. Brush-like experience, Real Brush pens. How are these different to the other pros? Oh, they're like actual brushes. Are the other ones not? Let me get my other ones. Okay, so I have the Brush Marker Pros, the normal ones. Not that I use them a huge amount, I've got to be honest. The ink in them is so strong. I find them a bit scary. Okay, so these ones... So if you have the older ones, the Brush Marker Pros, these have a foam nib. But as you see, the ink in them is so dark. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. Whereas these new ones, Real Brush Pro, probably the same ink, but these are like nylon tipped actual brushes. Oh, okay. Another, let's put them back. Oop. Another pen I'll be terrified to have a go and use. So I've got 3 of those that I don't know what I'm going to do with. Where am I going to put them? No idea. And then what else? I've got a Don't Fine Line marker. It's nice and fine. Always useful. I've got another nice brush and 2 Rembrandt polys in light carmine and light cobalt. I actually think these are quite nice pencils, the Lyras, but I think they only do a 72 set, don't they? And that's just a little bit small for me. But I always think they're good looking pencils whenever I come across them. And what's my sweet? A banana split eclair. I hate banana. That's not going to go down well. Okay, back to books and colouring plans. Just let me tidy up. Okay, you might have seen in my finished November pages that I did create a good chunk of whips for myself. So I've based these 3 already in alcohol markers. So Fuzzy Huguet by, who's this by? Is it Vivi Tinta? Yes, Vivi Tinta. I've prepped that one that I need to finish. I've got Autumn Huguet, who's this one? Colouring Book Cafe, that again I need to finish, do like that page. And Gummy and Pecky that are Vivi Tinta. Again, I've prepped this page, the bathroom page, didn't get to it, need to finish those. I've prepped the back of this with my Hoo Paper Friendly. I didn't get to it last month, I'd like to get that finished. This I'm thinking might wait till January. Tiny Petits, Colour, I did the little bug. I have ordered the rest of these markers, so it gives me a bit more colour options to do a bit more on those, but they haven't come in yet, so I'm thinking Tiny Petits may wait till January, but I'm not putting it away yet, just in case. Okay, so yeah, this book I'm thinking I'm going to work in again. So Quilted Doll Book by Grim member Lee Hee Won. I think I did show a few of these Christmassy papers at the back in my finished pages. So I'm thinking one of these kind of Christmassy ones at the back. They're all quite cute. I do like this one. There's a lot going on in that little space. I think that's really lovely. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to work in this book again this month because it's so beautiful. Just everything about it is lovely. But yeah, that's another one staying in my colouring plans. This one I've not yet worked in, and I've had this couple of Christmases maybe. Winter Magic by Chunzo. Probably very difficult book to find now, but this is basically on watercolour paper. I'll give you the ISBN just in case it helps you come across one, but I think it'll be a very difficult book to find now because it wasn't easy when I bought it. It's on watercolour paper, so I'm thinking I'm actually going to do some watercolour on these, but obviously they're all kind of reasonably simple Christmassy images. So there's some kind of plant material. You've got kind of Christmas patterned quilt. They're all kind of quite kitschy, old style drawings. I'll show you the front in a minute, but yeah, the whole point is it's kind of quite vivid and bright and kitsch, I suppose. But I'm thinking I may do just some of them how I want to do them, but I thought these would be quite nice for a little bit of watercolour at Christmas, and this obviously will take it quite nicely on this paper, or I'm hoping it will. It feels like it should do. Sorry. But I've not picked one particularly. I think I'm just going to go with it. I do quite like them. They're cute. Go with it when I get up to it. But I've got all of those that are kind of quite Christmassy. So the idea is like you get this pre-printed version of it where he's kind of showing you how to do it. But that they're supposed to be quite kind of vivid, bold. Yeah. I kind of think, oh, I don't want to do that like that, and then I look at it and think, yeah, but it's actually quite nice, isn't it? It would be fun to do them like the instructions in this book. So yeah, I don't know. I might surprise myself and do them really strong. I mean, I'm no fear of colour. Let's be honest. I think the ones at the front are a little bit more simple. Maybe I might do one in my style and one in that style. But yeah, Winter Magic by Chunzo. Sadly will be very difficult to find. Then R.J. Hampson's Christmas Tiny Homes. I've had a few marked out in this. I don't think I did any in this last year, or maybe I did. But yeah, I've marked out Unexpected Guest. I think this looks cute. Obviously you've got a little bit of trim to do. You've got the little bird, you've got some snails, little mouse, some flowers and fruits and things. Yeah, that's quite nice, but it's not hugely Christmassy, is it? I think is this one I quite like. The night before, they kind of all these creatures look like they're having a right party, and he's like, will you shut up, I'm trying to get some sleep, what's going on out there? But we've got little baubles and things all over the trees whilst they have their party. Then I've got decorating, putting up the lights. This I quite like as well. I think this is quite cute. And obviously we've got cute little Christmassy lights and ones on the tree. I maybe could add some more onto those trees as well. I'm not sure. Cute little bunnies in the bottom as well. And then the last one is a lovely cosy scene. This little owl reading his book with cat by the fire. Got a nice little border. Lots of Christmas trims. Little candle up there. But yeah, I can kind of see that one done. Quite kind of cosy. I think, have I done one or two in this one? I've done that one in this one. And I think I've done another one in this one somewhere. Is it at the front? Yeah, I did that one at the front as well in this one. But R.J. Hampson's Christmas Tiny Homes. I'm thinking that would be nice for Christmas. And then Christmas colouring book by, I think it's a Chartwell books that the lovely Pixies Projects bought me a couple of years ago now, I think, and it's about time it had some colouring in it. I think she's coming back soon. I think she's planning a video. She has changed her name though. I'll add it in the description as I've mentioned her, so you can check her out soon. This Joy to the World page I think is lovely. Quite fancy that. I quite fancy the snowmen. I thought the little snow globe might be quite nice, and I've never done a snow globe, so I'm thinking that might be a little bit of a challenge. This I thought might be quite nice if I just need something a bit more relaxing. Could maybe play with a bit of gel pens in the background on all these kind of ice kind of shapes in the background. I thought that could be quite fun play. And this paper is actually reasonably quite nice, so I'm half wondering whether I risk a bit of watercolour. And then I do quite like these Father Christmases and snowmen as well. I think this is my favourite page in here as well. So I'm thinking I might do that one out of Christmas colouring book by Chartwell Books. Again, I think it's on Amazon if you want to look it up. The ISBN is there. Then this one's definitely coming back. Every time I pick this book up, I kind of think, you know, if I just bought this book at the very start of my colouring journey, I maybe perhaps wouldn't have hundreds of books sat on the shelves behind me, because any page you open on this book, I can kind of see coloured. It's such a lovely book. The quality is so nice, and the images are just really, they're not too big, they don't feel like too much of a challenge, they're really lovely to work on. Yeah, would I have all those books if every book was as good as this? Who knows? This one I'm thinking I might quite like to do, because it kind of feels like this little mouse is snuggled up with the ornaments, although this ornament feels like a musical instrument. I don't know, it's half musical instrument, half ornament, but we've definitely got bells and some baubles and some mushroom ornaments and a kind of bit of sparkly glitter, haven't we, going on? So I'm thinking that might be quite nice for Christmas, and not a kind of obvious Christmas page compared to some that I've pulled out. Then I was thinking this is also, again, it's not necessarily Christmas, is it? We've got a couple of the kind of ornaments round and about, which makes me think it is kind of Christmas. But then these two nicely snuggled up together in the ornaments again, I think is really cute. And then I kind of thought maybe I might feel like something different, because I've got a lot of Christmas books out. So I'm half umming and ahhing about doing this lovely mermaid with her fish friends on the... I thought that might be a change if I get a bit Christmased out. But I also quite like this moth round the lantern. Again, not overtly Christmas, but still has that kind of winter flavour to it, doesn't it? I thought that might be quite nice as well. But let's be honest, you can open this book anywhere and a lovely page pops up that I want to colour. It's a lovely book. Then, some of the books I had out last month. I had all of these out last month. Christmas Cuties. Again, I'm thinking just an easy pick up. Might do a couple out of this one. I think it's Joshua Dunbar, isn't it? Because these are just a quick and easy size. And there's a few. I've not picked a particular one, but I might do a page out of that one. This one I did mark up last month, and Teresa Goodbridge, Enchanted Christmas, Creative Haven. I've had this year's. It always gets less till last, and I don't know why really, because the pages are lovely. I've kind of given myself permission to use markers in it. I think that's would speed me up a little bit, and maybe it make it feel a bit more approachable, because there's just such a lot going on in the pages that I have selected out of this book. But this page I've wanted to do for years and I never get round to it, so it would be nice to do this, but I'm kind of thinking I might do a lot of marker, because I don't love the paper in these books. I don't love an A4 book. I think I've got to be, I don't know quite why, but yeah, all of those feel a lot more approachable and doable. Just the extra height kind of feels like, have I got time? And because of that, it always gets left. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to marker them, at least as a base. I think she's very unlikely. But some of those other ones that that one's nice as well with the little birds in. There's some really lovely images in this book, and it's time it got a colour. This one I did pick out last month. Beautiful book. Yoshi Kondo. Did I translate it? Please say I did. Beautiful World of the Bible. There's some really nice pages in here, and I thought, again, for Christmas, they might be really lovely. But I also, again, thinking I might want a bit of a change. Not that page, that's not the page I'm thinking of. This one kind of feels very Scandinavian to me. I can kind of see that done as well. I think that's a beautiful page. Paper in this is absolutely beautiful. This was from Amazon Japan. I'm not sure. Oh, ISBN's at the top there. If you want to try and find it, it isn't the easiest book to find. I can't lie, it's not easy at all. But it is a beautiful book. And then my final last two, two that I'm really enjoying at the moment. So, Love Monsters by Gideon, is it? Yeah, Gideon Publishing. I've pulled out a few kind of winter, Christmas pages. So, little ice skaters, I think is cute. The rock band makes me laugh because my husband plays guitar and drums, and it kind of looks like him now you mention it. Shh, don't tell him. So I can't, and obviously you've got the little spotlights and things like that, so it could be interesting, but I'll have to think about how I want to do it. And then the only kind of proper Christmas one is this one. It's not the most exciting of pages, I've got to be honest, but I might do it, you never know. I think the rock drums are more likely. And then Colouring Book Cafe, Christmas Hugie, colouring. I've picked a few out of here. I quite like them when they line them up. I don't know why, but I quite enjoy colouring them. And there's quite a nice little bit of scene to put them in. Move out the way, piggy bookmark. This kind of Christmas chaos of the decorating feels quite appropriate. I've not started decorating yet, but this is kind of what it gets like, isn't it? Where like, I just want a bit of peace and quiet. What is all this mess? Why is it everywhere? And then the dog's eating the biscuits when you turn round. It's kind of what it's like. And then this is quite nice. We're making a racket outside. I don't care. I'm having my cup of tea in peace. Leave me be. And then I thought I've not picked any snowmen for the entirety of all these books. Maybe a snowman might be, for a change, what I want to do. So, yeah, far too many books. I don't have very much time this month. But hopefully by the time I get to the Christmas holidays, I might get a few pages done in some of this chaos. I've pulled a lot of books out during this video. Obviously I've got quite a few of those new ones in that I want to work in. Some of the ones that are carryover from last month that I didn't get to, and I've also added some more out of my back collection that I would like to get to if I can find the time. I'm going to drop these because I've got all of these as well. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my collection of a little bit of haul, a little bit of colouring plans. I think my ultimate plan is to just do some of it. I might get time to do some of it, and if that works, then it's all successful. I hope you're having a lovely, relaxing, not too chaotic December and finding a little bit of time to enjoy your colouring. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!